how that relates to drones, I don't know. The Chinese are spying on everything. Whether people understand it or not, they need to understand it. We're at war with China. China has a 100-year plan to mess with the United States. And we know we're at war. All of our smart guys, all the people at the NSA and all those CIA and all that, they all know it, right? The average person may not. But China is up to everything they can possibly do to undermine our country. It's not a mystery. So if they're spying on cell towers, but I just don't, then they are. I'm sure the government well aware of it, just like buying up farmland around military complexes, right?
Yeah,
so
I
I
was
don't know
going to ask you that because there was a report that came out last night with a Chinese expert, I believe from Stanford, saying that every Air Force or every military base where these incursions have happened with the drones seem to also be around Chinese-owned farmland.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the specific knowledge of that, but I've seen the maps that the federal government's using, saying, you have a military base, and somehow the Chinese have been allowed to buy land around that base. Of course, the Chinese are saying, well, we need farmland to feed our country, so we'll ship food back. But then why don't you just go out and buy big pieces of land in Iowa that are nowhere near it? To grow corn that are nowhere near a base, right? It's because they're up to something, trying to spy on the bases, looking at the bases. I do think they have a rude awakening coming January 20th because I think President Trump's he's going to clamp down on that quite a bit. But as far as back to the cell towers, I just don't know how they're saying that the drones are spying on cell towers. Here, we haven't seen them actually spend time around cell towers. We've seen them going just over populated areas, and just the drones going over populated areas. I haven't heard of any cell tower like focus.